Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? How has your Monday been? Hey, look, this afternoon, Finn has made a request for dinner, and it is the zucchini fritters from Cookie Doo. They are called the courgette, actually, I think it's called Mediterranean courgette fritters with salsa, and you just need to skip through and start halfway through. So let me show you how to do that today. Do say hi if you're watching along. This is so simple, and it's really tasty. Do you like it? Yeah, this is the child that is the picky child. So when he says he likes it, and we do it. So that's awesome, especially when it's filled with good stuff. So the first thing it has is 550 grams of courgette. So it's actually got quite an amount of courgette in it. It's two massive ones. So we're going to put those in. I've chopped them about the size of the dial. That one could have probably been a little bit skinnier, but anyway, it's just how it went. The next step is onion. It didn't particularly say if it wants brown or purple, but I'm presuming purple is a bit sweeter, so I'm going to go with the purple, although I have in the past used brown as well, so it'll work as well. All right, has anyone made these before? As you're watching along, let me know if you've made them. They're so easy, but they're just so tasty as well. Great to put, you can put that in next to 2 garlic cloves. Great to put avocado on top. Yeah, chuck them in. A poached egg or just a fried egg. Even the salsa, as they recommend. Just beautiful. So lots of different things you can do. Salmon sour cream or cream cheese would be amazing. So things like that. All right, we're going to put the lid on. Hang on. Chop it down. Greg, can you go see who went crunch, please? Someone just shook the caravan. That was 3 seconds, speed 5. There's 2 children outside riding bikes, so that's why I was sending him out to see how to crash this afternoon into the caravan. All right, next up, hello Denise, lovely to have you on this afternoon. 130 grams of self-raising flour. Let me just show you this first. Look at the chop in a Thermomix. How cool is that? Now, I am going to go back a step, and I'm going to do it a bit longer because we like it a little finer than that, don't we? Probably okay for adults, children a little bit finer. So back arrow, so I went a bit far, and just do that step again. Chops it down a bit further. All right, so talking about self-raising flour, most of you guys know we just buy plain flour and turn it into self-raising flour with baking powder. So it's 130 grams. It's not much. Here it is. So we're going to stop at about 120. So 100 a bit close today, a bit heavy-handed, and then we're going to add a little bit of baking powder. Now, it's 1 teaspoon of baking powder per 100 grams, approximately. It is one of those things you don't have to be spot on perfect with, so don't feel like you have to be exact. Okay, you guys know I don't even use teaspoons anymore. So, baking powder. Now, if you are GF, make sure you use the GF version of baking powder. There are some that are not. You want to help me, do you? And you know what I've noticed with this recipe, they don't rise much anyway, so don't feel, if you didn't have it, don't worry about it. I mean, most of you guys do. You have Thermomixes, so you probably do. But I wouldn't stress it, okay? So, and if you forgot it, again, wouldn't worry about it. Okay, click on next, buddy. Click. Okay, 1 teaspoon of salt. We're going to put in 2 teaspoons of veggie stock that I made this the other day for the first time in a long time. I was so out of it that I desperately needed to make it. So it is made. It is in there. It's awesome. Thankfully, my oldest had put herbs in the fridge and I chucked them in the freezer. So I actually had some herbs to chuck through it, which is really nice. Now, normally you could also, I know often you guys hear me say, I will put in, if it says salt, I'll put in stock and I'll put 4 times as much. I'm mindful in this recipe we have feta cheese going into it at the end. If I put in a tablespoon, it could get too salty. And it's so much easier to add salt at the table than it is to wish you didn't put as much in. So that's why I keep that one back a little bit in this recipe. Some pepper. Can't find the pepper grinder shaker at the moment, so we don't worry about that. And on with the lid. Now we're going to mix this through, so click on next. 10 seconds, speed 4. The other way. Give it spin the other way. You're operating from behind. That's it. Okay, we're nearly done. 3 ingredients to go.
What's the knife, Mummy?
Scrape down the sides with a spatula. I haven't got the spatula out. I feel like we've missed something here. Yeah, we have. We have missed the eggs somewhere along the line. I think you're now pushing together the 2 eggs. There they are. I thought they were missing. So we do have 2 eggs as the binder in this recipe. Is it starting to smell good?
Yeah.
Now the feta at the end, it says to stir in with a spatula. Most of you who watch along know that I tend to get the Thermomix to do that work for me. So let me just go through to this step. Hang on, just leave it. Leave it. All right. Okay, and let's just stir this through 10 seconds speed 4 again. Okay, last thing, as I said, is this feta. Now hang on, we need to break it up as it goes in. Stop. I'm going to use just this half. It's 125 grams. No, leave that one. So it's going to be, it says crumbled. Do you want to crumble it in? I don't want to crumble it in. He wants to crumble it in. So it goes in. You know what? Again, a little bit more, a little bit less. It won't really matter. Do what you want to do. Then it asks you to stir it gently with the spatula. And then heat it up. Heat up a barbecue or a hot plate or a frying pan and fry them off. Okay? It's going to make, I feel like, it makes 8. We normally make 8 of them. So we can kind of do them all in one go at the hot plate, but it depends on the size of your pan. These are beautiful. If you've not tried them, give them a go. If you don't have enough zucchini, add some capsicum. It's yummy. A little bit of carrot, although the carrot gets noticed a little bit more than the other stuff does for some reason. But yeah, it's one of those recipes that's really versatile and really tasty. You're nearly done. You look like you're making a very big mess. So give this recipe a go. I will share the photo as well of the final product that we're going to go cook on the barbecue. Let me know if I can help you with anything regarding the Thermomix. If you'd like recipe inspiration, want me to translate a recipe, if there's anything I can do to support you to get more out of your Thermomix, please don't hesitate to reach out. But otherwise, that's it from us today. We'll get this cooking, and I can't wait to see you guys have a go at this in your kitchen as well. Bye for now, guys.